Somewhere between 30 to 60% of Gen Zers, people my age, are still living at home with their parents.
Sweaty losers.
Dude, we both live with my mom.
Mystical creatures don't have home addresses.
Anyway, you could chalk that up to the economy, but I think it's more complicated than that. We're part of the generation whose parents' generation all got divorced, all got midlife crises, and we absorbed that as we grew up. And the result of that is that we realized that we're not going to compromise on things that are long-term important, like marriage and career, because we didn't want to repeat the mistakes of our parents. But the consequence of that is that a lot of people are kind of floating around in life not knowing what they want to do. That was me for a really long time. And if this resonates with you at all, if this is describing you or your position in life, then this is what you need to do. You need to start doing stuff.
You heard it here first, folks. He's gonna change your life.
I'll explain what I mean. We live in the age of information. This is like the greatest opportunity of our lifetimes, and we're kind of just taking it for granted. You can go online and figure out how to do literally anything. Our access to resource and information is higher than it's ever been, like by orders of magnitude compared to our parents. And there's two different paths that can lead us down. Either we'll be the least intelligent generation because we don't know any information. We always have to look it up and we don't memorize anything. Or we'll be the most competent generation because we have access to all this information and we retain it all and we just know how to do everything. So my advice to you and what I did is that I just did stuff. I just did a lot of different stuff. But that doesn't mean that I did stuff that I didn't want to do. I did stuff that I wanted to do, but that I didn't know how to do, but that I could figure out using the internet. Here's an example. So I learned how to play guitar, but I didn't start playing guitar so that I could learn how to play guitar. I started playing guitar so that I could learn how to play one specific song that I really, really, really loved. And you know what? That beats the hell out of learning how to play dun, 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 dun.
Banger.
I don't know about you, me personally, I don't give a fuck about that song. If I don't give a fuck about the song, I'm not going to be interested in learning it. I have no interest in learning the names of different chords. I just wanted to shred. I just wanted to shred the sick fucking song. To me, it didn't matter how hard it was. It just mattered that that's what I learned how to play. And you know what? Ultimately, I probably learned a lot slower than I could have, but at the same time, I stuck to it because of that. Another example is that I learned how to fix cars almost entirely off the internet. One thing I'm definitely passionate about is not spending money. I hate spending money so much. I learned how to cut my hair because I hate spending money. This doesn't count, it's just a buzz cut because I got lazy. 120 bucks a year for 6 years. What, 720 bucks? That's pretty damn good. And hey, if you're a chick, you're gonna save like triple that. And another thing is skateboarding. Like, you need to be doing things that you wanna do, but you don't know how to do and that you have to figure out. And here's why. When you set out to do something and figure out how to do it despite not knowing how to in the beginning and having low confidence, you figure it out and you get higher confidence. Like, let's say you learn how to skateboard. You're not just leveling up your skateboarding skill. You're also leveling up your confidence stat and your competence stat. And those carry over to everything in life. But the second reason why you want to do it anyway, even though we might not know what we want to do for the rest of our lives, you don't know how acquiring these new skills is going to affect you in the long run. For example, I make videos, I do animations, and I know how to use a bunch of Adobe software. That's led me to like a lot of different ways to make money. When I was younger, my mom hooked me up with a summer job and I made enough money to buy myself a sick new gaming PC. Was it below minimum wage? Maybe. Is it legal? No. Was it technically child labor? Yes, but that's fine because I really wanted a gaming PC. And then years down the line, my buddy comes to me with an idea because his boss needed to get some trucks logoed and he was looking into it and he said, yo, those machines are actually like not even that expensive. Like if you bought one of those and then did the job for him, you'd make more than your money back in one job. So I'm like, huh, that's interesting. Okay, I'll look into that. And it turns out that because I knew how to do all that other stuff, that I pretty much already had all the other skills that I needed. And it wasn't like this overwhelming mess of like figuring out what I needed to do. One, I already knew how to use the software. And two, I'm already familiar with vinyl stickers because I've done that on my own car before. So the next thing I had to figure out is how to do that large format and multicolored, etc., etc. Basically, these skills compound on each other. And I'm not saying that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. Even though you might not know what you want to do or where you want to go with your life now, as long as you keep doing and learning, even if it's just for fun, even if it's just stuff that you want to do, then eventually when you do figure out what you want to do, you'll be prepared and you'll have the confidence and the competence to execute on that. Because recently I realized I want to pursue a career as a paramedic. And even though there's like a lot that goes into that and a lot of prep I need to do, in my head, I'm like, I rebuilt an engine before. I could totally fucking do this. You don't always need to find your purpose. Your purpose sometimes finds you. And if your ability to execute is there, then you'll get the ball rolling and it's not a problem. Because as long as you're not being a stagnant zombie and at least learning new things that you want to learn, then you're going to end up just fine.
Thanks for the free therapy session. What are you, Gen Z, John Lennon? Take those glasses off, you fucking hippie.
Whatever, dude. You're so fucking negative. Go find another video to heckle.
I would, but I can't find my way out. I'm blinded by all that shiny jewelry you're wearing, you little bitch.
You know, at this rate, I'm going to be healthy and I'm going to stop hallucinating you, so you better count your days.
Don't threaten me with the sweet release of Anyways, that's just some food for thought.
Like, comment, subscribe, discuss. Love you.
Just click on the fucking video. Just fucking do it. Just fucking click on it.
By the way, sorry for not posting in a long time. I had my paramedic school stuff to deal with. I had to fix my car because the engine blew up. And I had some unfinished business on RuneScape that needed like 6 months of gaming to finish. So, but I promise to make videos more often.
Really? Because you just said you only do what you want to do.
Yeah, sorry.